today, sorry about the wind noise, but today I'm going to do a little bit of more overview of playing the simulator, the arm motion simulator, but using just one club and how you can use just one club to play every shot. That it reads, it doesn't read, it just records the hit, the vibration, or whatever. So you could actually use this as a driver. You don't need a bunch of clips. If you want to play more realistic, get more clips, use it on more clubs, but you can get away with just one. Alright, before we get going, I'm going to point out a few things here. First of all, your club setup. You want to make sure you have that, well, let me take that back. It shows on the instructions to measure from the center to the end of the hosel and put those links. That's what it suggests to do, and put those links in here. But I read on a message board of the software that you may have to adjust these for the yardages to come out right when you hit your clubs to be closer to what you normally hit. So that's what I've done. I've tweaked my links a little bit so to be more realistic. But anyway, it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter if you're gonna just play the game with one club, like I'm going to show here in a minute, or you can buy more clips and add them to all your clubs, or just a few clubs, and be, like you're actually out on the course. So anyway, and I just wanted to point that out. And also, by the way, the game, and I've mentioned this before, I think the game comes with only 15 courses in the range, but if you can spring $500, you can get the full meal deal and get all these features here. But I don't have that kind of money. So anyway, so I'm going to start the game, and I'm gonna stop my recorder so I can start the game again in just a minute. I apologize for the wind noise, if a little too much. I'm outside, I don't have a way to play this inside. So anyway, so let's enter. Hopefully this is recording. Takes a little bit to load. Alright, now we're into the main menu. If you wanted to play just right off the bat, you could go to tee off and it'll take you to the main course, and you can start right away, or you can push play and kind of customize. You can customize your player, add other players, change the type of gameplay there is, the style of play, I guess. But all these other features don't work unless you have the full version, the $500 version. The only thing that works here is the settings, and then of course the exit, and these two right here. But if you go to settings, there's some things you can change. The audio, the ambiance, how loud it is, how soft it is, different things like that. Display, I'm not too sure about. The controls, this is for like if you're going to design a course. I don't have that, so we're gonna go back. But you can change the gameplay, the style of gameplay. There's a lot of features here. You can turn on and off the wind. I wish I could turn the wind off in real life because it's a little bit windy. Shot suggestion, you can turn on and off. The scout cameras, it's got a couple cameras you can use on there. Everything, I'm going to just leave everything the same. You can change it. Give me some putts. I'm going to leave it too, so we're going to go back. Okay, back. Alright, so we're just going to go to play, and I'll show you some of these. I've showed this before, but I thought I'd just go ahead since I'm here. Here you can edit players. I've got my player here. You can edit that. You can add players. You can change their clothes. The only thing, you can't change the facial features. You can change the the arm, which arm, choose your appendage, how you want to, left or right handed. The name, you can change the sex of the golfer, to change the style, look of the golfer a little bit. You can change the clothes, the caps, shirt, shoes, pants, all that stuff. So that's pretty neat. I don't know. Now in the full version, you may be able to customize the features. I'm not for sure, but on this one you can't. So I like everything the way it is. Looks kind of meanish. I don't know. Anyway, so and then you can pick the style of play that you want. Stroke play. You got match play. You got 4-ball. You have Stableford, and you got back to stroke play. So once you've done all that, you've picked and added players, and once you've added a player and you play around, it'll save that player. So whatever configuration it is on your irons, it'll save it, so it'll be there again. So then you click advance, then you can pick a course. There's several courses here. The favorites doesn't work on this, and you have to have the full version, but there's several of them. Here's a par 3. This is the one the main one that you go into if you just do tee off. And then you have some other ones. If you want to pick other courses, you go to the courses there. And here's all the courses here. You got 2 pages. And here's the range. We're going to go into the range right here. And here's your tee box right here. And all these are little greens, different ones. It'll play 18 holes. Or no, actually, I think it plays 9. Yeah, 9 holes. It says right there, dummy. So it plays 9 if you just continue. But there's a feature where you can do auto rewind, to where when you hit the ball, it'll go right back to the tee box or to the spot you just hit from. So if you want to do it more like a range, then you do that. If you do it more like a golf course, like 9 holes, you can do that. So you can play regular 9 holes. Instead of a par 3, you can play that one. So once you've looked at everything here, you just click advance, and then tee off. I'm sorry if I talk over this guy, if you can hear me. The announcer's kind of annoying. Takes a look at the load. Well, my computer is kind of slow.
Hello there, and welcome to the Golf Club.
All right.
My name's John, and I'm going to comment on your round today. Let's play some golf.
Okay, just some features here. You can change the clubs. You can change with a Z or X. You can change the style. It has a punch shot for your clubs. Once you get to the wedges, you can change to flop, chip, punch, all that. It's got your hole, the par, which is, it says 7, and it's, it doesn't say that it plays normal. And then your yardage, stroke index, like say if it's what handicap it is, and your name, the players, your clubs down here. Okay, this is a little small view of your hole. It'll have the fairway and everything, your tee box, and all the bunkers. And you can mouse over and see. You can even move it around to change the view here. Go back right down to the center, and then you got arrow keys to adjust your view, adjust your aim. If the wind's blowing pretty hard to the left or right, you want to adjust it, because otherwise it'll knock it way off. And like I said, here's the Q. Click Q or push on Q key, and you get a scout camera. Push it again, it takes you back. Push E, gives you the overview of the fairway and the hole there. You push E again, it goes back, and you got that. So now what I'm going to show you, I've got one club. I've got an 8-iron that I've got in here, and the top it says 265. Now watch what happens. You're going to hit it like if it's a driver. Not a good hit. Not at all. Boy, that was a heck of an overdraw there. And then I'll show you the stats. Okay, you hit enter to pause the stats, or you can use your mouse, whatever you want to. And it gives you all the stuff there. Now, I don't know how accurate it is. 202 is a little short for my driver. Like I said, didn't get good to hit. So that's a little bit short. So let's continue right here.
And about 135
Okay, so
yards
if you don't
out
have
here.
the auto rewind enabled, you'll just hit from this same spot. Now I'll go ahead and play this hole out, and it's showing an 8-iron, even though I've got an 8-iron, but that's not what it's not detecting that clubs is what I'm trying to say. Should be a good ball there. Oh, it's going to go off the green. I may have put too much of a good ball on that. So we'll hit enter and kind of take a look at these stats. It's very well hit right out of the center of the face. It felt like it looks like on my club. And so, I mean, right there out of the bat, ball path 0 degrees. So, and it feels like, I mean, I think that's pretty accurate. And close 1 degree, deviation none. We got 141 yards out of it. Left maybe a little bit. 4.72 yards, so it's not much. Roll 5 yards, bounce 7 yards, carry 192. So, you know, a little bit of side spin, not much. You know, it looks good. In and out 4 degrees. Club speed 73. I didn't swing hard. Smash factor 1.29. Ball speed 9430, which is okay. I wanted it to be in the hundreds stuff, but not bad. So let's continue. And again, I'm using 8-iron, so you know this is where it gets hard. You have a lob wedge. You got 4 yards to carry. You don't have to hit it. You just kind of, it's got a chip right there. So we're going to do like a bump and run. I hope. I wish it had that choice, bump and run instead of chip. But you gotta look at the lie. It's kind of rough, so you kind of gotta give it a little bit of. Yeah, see, because it's down in the rough. You gotta hit it just a little bit more aggressively. There we go. Get in the hole. Almost.
Wow,
So now we're going to use our 8-iron as a putter.
Regulation. You can sink the next putt. We'll be cooking with gas, I'll tell you. Okay, let's see what you can do with this 8-footer.
Got 8 feet, so it's not a long putt. Should be good enough. Get in there. Yeah, nice putt. There we go. I'm doing my Tiger Woods imitation here. Okay, so if you want to look at the putter stats there, right, just 1 degree, open 2, club face on the club face, back spin 0, side spin 0. You know, I think it's pretty good and accurate. Like I said, I don't have nothing else. I don't have a TrackMan to measure it with, but that's not bad here. So let's continue on. Show my score here.
3 under for the round.
So I did par it. I mean, it says par 7, but you know, really, I think it's just up there because of the range. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the. It's going to show a par 3 the next. So I'm going to pause that, and I'm going to show the auto rewind. I'm going to pause my recorder and start again. And I'm going to show the auto rewind feature. Full shot rewind feature. But when I pause it, it cuts off my screen recorder, so I have to go back into it. Okay. All right. Well, I paused it and restarted it. I'm in the pause menu, and here's what I was talking about: the auto rewind shot. So let's say you want to pretend like you're at the range. You want to hit one ball after another in the same spot. You would enable that. So in other words, when you hit the ball, it's not going to play it like it's an actual fairway and everything. It's going to play it like you're at the range. So it's going to go right back to the tee box. So now that we have that enabled, I'll show you that. We'll do resume. Okay. Hopefully it don't blow away because it's really windy right now. And of course it's going to play it like it's a driver. I hit way behind the ball. Hey, at least it's in the middle of the fairway. Not quite my usual driver distance. 222. Yeah, I didn't get a very good shot with that. So let's do one more.
All right, the first hole is upon us here. Let's do this.
That should be a good one. Nice draw. Look at that. Look at the view of that right there shows. All right. Okay, look at that. 256. That's a pretty good drive. And kind of a, I don't know. It looks pretty good though. I mean, club path, ball path 5 degree, open 4 degrees. So club face was just a little bit open. Into out 7 degrees. Club speed 98, and there we go. 142 ball speed. It's kind of closer to what I'd normally. Smash factor 1.45. Okay, whether or not those are accurate as far as backspin and side spin, I have no idea. But everything else looks good. So there you go. Let's change it to a 7-iron. I mean an 8-iron. What I have in my hand. And we'll take it and see how realistic close. My 8-iron is somewhere in between 140 150 if I hit it solid. So we're going to move it down there. Alright, there we go. 8-iron. Yeah, it felt like I pushed that left too.
It's looking good.
A little bit of a draw. Let's just see how far I actually hit that. So that one was 160. So that's a little bit further than I normally hit. I got a good hit on it. So 107 ball speed. Not that fast a club speed. My usual club speed, if I'm playing well, is around. Swing speed is about 89, 90 something, somewhere in there. I've gotten up to 101 before. I'm not that good at it. Anyway, so it shows that. Let's hit one more and see what we get. Continue. Software's being a pain.
All right, the first hole is upon us here. Let's do this.
Okay, I'm going to try to open the club face and hit it way right. See if it shows anything. And yeah, I opened it quite a bit and didn't hit it very far. I'm going to say 100 yards, 120 maybe. Alright, so we have definitely hit ball path with 1 degree right, square, choke square, so it's a little bit off on that. I know I could have had it. Maybe I closed it at the last second, I don't know, but I don't think so. In the out 3 degrees. So I think that one's a little bit off now. Like, it's a computer. It's good as programming. I'm not saying it's bad programming. Anyway, so maybe a little bit wrong on that, but I'm not too sure. But I'm going to hit one more and we'll go from there. Continue. You can hit enter or you can hit the mouse.
Okay, first hole. Let's start off on a high note. I bet you that thing goes 165. What do we want to bet? I wish I could hit with 165. No, right on the money. 145. It felt like a good hit. Straight, ball path straight. That was a good hit. Close. 5 degrees. Deviation none. That's way it felt to me. I'm no expert. Don't have a TrackMan like I said.
So that's, you know, I don't know how accurate, but that feels like that shot, I think. Okay. So I think we got accomplished what I meant to show you.
All
Hopefully
right,
it recorded
first
correctly.
hole is upon us here. Let's do this.
Blah blah blah, me blah blah. So hopefully you learned something, helped you a little bit, and I've enjoyed recording it, I guess. And, so we're going to end it right here. Like and subscribe if you liked the video. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not that up for these things. Check out my playlist. It's got a lot more videos on this. I feel like, you know, it's a good product, and especially right now around Christmas where they've lowered the price some, knocked off about $50. So and you can get by with one club. So to me, I think it's a pretty good deal for a simulator. It might not be accurate. Boy, you hit this thing up with a projector and a screen and everything. You can play indoors during the winter time. That'd be great. I mean, most SkyTrack starts at over, what is it, $2,000, $2,500, somewhere in there. So to get a simulator for $100, it's more like playing Nintendo but more realistic. I think it's a good deal. So I've really enjoyed it. I like playing it, and so anyway, and just, you know, it's not perfect, but there's a lot of other stuff that they have known SkyTrack to be off some too, and it doesn't like the sunlight. So this sensor works in the daytime, and like OptiShot, you know, you don't have to put a clip on your club and with the sensor on it, but I've heard that it won't work in the daylight either, and also that it's not that sensitive. I don't know. I've tried it, played with, hit a couple of times in store, but you know, not enough to really evaluate it. So I can't really say. I just know that the reason why I picked this one is because I could play it outside. And I guess that's it. I'm gonna shut up now.